right, guys. So for today's video, I am so excited. If you clicked on this video, you are trying to figure out what is this woman talking about? Natural Ozempic. Ozempic is a drug. It is a hormone therapy. It is cost thousands of dollars. There's no way that there's a natural way to go about it. Well, or is there? Ozempic, from what I researched, is basically controlling your satiety, controlling your hunger, and it's also controlling your blood sugar levels. Now, I know so much more goes into it, but overall, people that are drawn to Ozempic for the instant gratification or the instant results, that's what they're chasing. They don't want to feel hungry. And so, what do we do to not feel hungry? We need to feel like we're full, even if we're not, and we need our blood sugar levels, our insulin levels regulated. Well, this concoction that I started drinking a couple weeks ago is doing just that. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do. Now, I am going to preface this. I didn't say that this tastes delicious, but I said that it gives the exact same effects of what my research has shown that Ozempic is doing without any of the other side effects and without worrying about how you're going to wean off of Ozempic months or years down the road, or even the other side effects that have come along with researching Ozempic. If you're just not wanting to go that route and you're not wanting to go that cost route, and maybe you're not even a candidate for it, but you just need a little extra help with your weight loss journey, this concoction that I came up with, I am telling you, I'm going to show you exactly how I make it. It's going to stave off that hunger, and I will challenge you. I will say, after you drink this each day for the rest of the day, go ahead and eat whatever you want, because I am so confident that after you drink this, you aren't going to be hungry or craving anything. It's been just a life changer for me. I've been able to focus so much on my exercise and my resistance weightlifting routine. Now that I'm into my 40s, I'm trying to incorporate more resistance training with the weightlifting, and I hadn't looked into that a lot in my 20s and 30s. So, with all that being said, this is freeing up so much mind space for me to be able to focus on other areas of my body recomposition. So, let's go ahead and put this together. I started off with one mason jar, and you just boil the water, heat the water up, get it nice and hot, and then I add in one green tea bag. So we'll go ahead and do that together. And then along with that, I add in the lemon and ginger tea bag. This helps aid in digestion. And the green tea, I incorporate that into my life regardless. So the fact that it's working out in this concoction is just bonus. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to let that steep for a little while. Once you can see that your tea has been steeping for about 4 or 5 minutes, I go ahead and I start adding in the seasonings and the spices that all create a thermic effect. I'll start off with the black pepper. You can do a 1/4 teaspoon. The paprika, again, these create a thermic effect inside of your stomach, boosting your metabolism. So for that one, I do a 1/4 teaspoon. You wouldn't necessarily think to combine all of these, but once you see the results, give it a couple days. Even after the first day, I am telling you, the way that it staves off hunger and controls your blood sugar levels is going to be like nothing you've ever experienced. The cayenne pepper, I do the 1/8 teaspoon. So again, it is just the smallest amounts, but just think of it like you are doing a chemistry experiment inside of your stomach and just see the results that you're going to get. All right, so we've added our black pepper, our paprika, and our cayenne pepper. Now we're going to go ahead and again, we're going to add the cinnamon. I would say this is my lifesaver when it comes to this concoction. Adding 1 teaspoon. I'm going to add 1 full teaspoon of the cinnamon. That's going to kind of counteract all the other very potent, very strong flavors that are going to be going on inside of here, and it basically makes it bearable. Like I said, we are not drinking this one for the taste or for the flavor. We are drinking this for the results. And that's what I am looking for right now, because I don't know about you. In my 20s and 30s, I was kind of really able to just fluctuate my diet and exercise and get the results that I was looking for. Now in my 40s, I'm noticing that isn't necessarily the case. So I'm having to do more research. I'm looking into more things to see what I need, what else I need to be doing. Hence why I'm looking more into the weightlifting and the resistance training. But in the meantime, I just wanted something that was going to give me that breakthrough. And this concoction does it. So go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar. Always be sure to shake the apple cider vinegar up. Remember, that's where all the mother bacteria, protein, bacteria components are. I have a lot of videos talking about the benefits of apple cider vinegar with the mother, so be sure to check those out as well. But again, this here, we are just focusing on, we do not want to be hungry anymore while we are on our weight loss journey. So that's why I came up with this little concoction, and it is going to get you those results. And finally, I always love to add the fiber powder, the prebiotic supplement. We as a whole, as Americans, are not getting enough fiber into our bodies. So whenever you can add a fiber supplement, if you find that you aren't getting enough through your foods, your whole foods alone, be sure to do so. So I'm going to go ahead and just add 1 teaspoon of that as well. And last but not least, I like to squeeze the 2 lemons into it. The natural digestive enzymes that take place from adding lemon into your water, into your tea, all throughout the day. I am sipping on lemon water. It's been a game changer for the last 5 years as far as weight loss goes. And again, it just helps break through and cut through some of the really potent flavors that are in this concoction. But again, I don't want to miss out on the overall lasting effects that I'm going to get from drinking this. So go ahead and squeeze 2 lemons in. And after you've squeezed in your 2 lemons, you simply mix it up. And I do drink this one with a straw. Even with it being diluted, the apple cider vinegar, I don't like that going right up against my front 2 teeth. So I do like to drink this with a straw. And I'm just going to go ahead and sip on this. I'm going to sip on this while I go put my house together, while I put myself together, while I'm just plugging away, doing things for the next 45 minutes of my morning. And I tell you what, go ahead and make this up. Give it a try, guys. That cinnamon really is going to cut through the flavoring of all these other very potent flavors. I know it can be a little intimidating, but if you are somebody who is just sick of feeling like you're doing the right thing with your eating, feeling like you're doing the right thing with working out, and you just need a little extra help. To me, that's what Ozempic was originally made for, to just be a little bit of a crutch, and it was supposed to be given at very small doses. We don't have to go into all of that, but I think it's gotten a little out of hand as far as where people are going with it and what an extreme they're going with it. So if you are somebody who wants the effects of Ozempic, but you are not willing to pay the price of the side effects or the cost alone, go ahead, put this one together. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. Like I said, it's not for the faint of heart. We are not drinking this one necessarily for taste, but we are going to get the results. And I also love that it is creating that discipline, creating that habit, and creating that lifestyle change. There is not a pill or a shot or anything that is going to be able to change our mindset and get us thinking about being intentional about the ingredients that we're putting into our body, and being consistent and sticking with something like this for a couple weeks and seeing those results is really going to help you, I think, create that mind shift and be intentional to start looking into the wholer foods and listening to your body and meal planning and meal prepping. And that's what it's all about here at HealthyDaze. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you give it a try. I'm going to go enjoy this one right now. And I am so looking forward to the fact that I am not going to be hungry for the next 6 to 7 hours. And that's all we can ask for as we're trying to lose weight. I always be sure to have protein first thing in the morning as a 40-year-old woman. I start my day with protein, and then about an hour later, I'll make this up. And then I don't have to worry about another meal for a while. And it is reducing my calorie intake for the day, but I'm not feeling those hunger pangs. And I think that can be the hardest part of sticking with meal planning, is feeling hungry. So again, I hope you guys love this. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Check out all my videos, all my recipes. I so hope you'll be part of this community, and I'll see you next time. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I so hope this helps motivate and inspire you to prioritize your weight loss. If it's important to you, you have to prioritize it, and you are worth it. If you're looking for more healthy weight loss tips, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos, new recipes, new tips every week. Thank you so much for being part of this community. If you're already subscribed, please share my channel with anybody that you know that is looking for healthy weight loss. I'll see you next time.